You described in detail before Congress an open setting congressional testimony last spring that in the summer of 2016, you at CIA were alarmed by, you said your radar went up about the number of contacts between Russian officials and U.S. persons at a time that Russia was mounting this interference campaign. When you say that your radar went up about that, did your radar go up about that just because it appeared that Russian operation had as a component of that operation the engagement of Americans toward that end? Or was it specifically because of the people, the Americans, the specific U.S. citizens who those Russians were targeting? What was it that put your alarm up?
Well, first, I knew that it was a very intense Russian effort to interfere in the election, number one. Number two, I am well aware and have a lot of experience in observing what the Russians will do to try to suborn American citizens, to get American citizens to work for them. And this was a very intensive effort. And so, as I said in my op-ed, myself and Jim Comey and Mike Rogers from NSA, we talked about the importance of making sure that our radar, our collection radar, was up so that we had early indications or be able to uncover any effort on the part of the Russians to work with American citizens. But the American citizens were reaching out to the Russians as well to see what they could get, see if they could get any dirt on Hillary Clinton. So my radar was going because I knew the Russians were engaged in this effort, and I was aware of contacts with American citizens that may have been totally innocent on the American citizens' part, and maybe they weren't abetting at all.
Was it clear to you that those contacts with American citizens were part of the operation, that it was part of the way that Russia was trying to accomplish its objectives?
I was very concerned and aware that the Russians were trying to leverage U.S. citizens in order to achieve their objectives in the presidential election.
While you were in office as CIA director before you left on Inauguration Day, did you conclude that U.S. persons were successfully leveraged in that effort?
No.